What's up, mobile gamers? It's Drones or Gigs, and today is kind of going to be a little bit of like a news video or an event video because we just got told through the Arena News Discord that they're going to keep 5v5 basically. So for those of you that don't know, basically 5v5 is in beta, and they weren't really going to keep it around. They were going to kind of have it for a little bit while we had the events, and then it was going to go away so that they could like look into all the data they got and that kind of thing. And then once they had that data, they were going to release another beta where, if you look here, we have these second abilities, right?
And we will win fast.
And they were basically going to remove those and see how the game worked without the second ability, which would be very interesting to see. I still hope they do that, to at least see what it would be like balance-wise, because community-wise, the community, they love this mode. I'm definitely one of the ones that loves this mode as well. We're probably going to die to the OSAS here because I'm not really trying too hard, but ooh, I wonder what can... Is he going to shoot us? Alright, so I think we blocked his shot. I couldn't tell. But either way, we definitely did some good damage to him. We're going to stand in the point and contest it until our teammates can get here to help us out. Alright, we're probably going to die because there was no health pack there. But they're doing pretty good with their Jabali and their forts. Almost got the Jabali there. But basically what I wanted to just kind of tell you guys was that 5v5 is sticking around. And I'm really, really excited for it. I think it really shows that the devs are listening to the community with the feedback that we give them and like which modes we enjoy and stuff like that. So it really shows the longevity of the game is in the minds of the devs. Whoop, little bit of a lag spike there. But the devs really are listening to the community, and I think that's really good for a game like this because it shows that the devs care about the community, they care about how their game is perceived by the people who play it. And overall, there's nothing bad about even having 5v5 stick around, because it's honestly just that awesome of a mode. So, a little bit of a team wipe for you guys there in case the video was getting boring. But I'm really glad that they decided to keep the mode in, because 5v5 has been really, really huge. It's such a change of pace from the usual like T3 arena game. When you have like 3v3 and maybe a small objective, if you even have an objective. Oh, fort's over here. But it's a really, really good addition to the game. I was really excited when they announced it, and it was even better than I thought it was going to be. I'm really, really excited to be a part of this community. Even if they didn't have 5v5, I would be excited, because I just love this game. But 5v5 is just so hectic and fun. You can't really go wrong with a quick game of 5v5, even though it's not really quick, because the games definitely do take quite a bit of time to, you know, play out. Died behind the wall there, but 5v5 is really fun. I was really kind of nervous to see if they would balance everything right, and I think they did a really good job. I don't think any of these heroes are super OP. Obviously, OSAS is absolutely crazy, and Chemist is pretty good, and so is Fort. But, you know, OSAS is really good and crazy because he just is that way because of the amount of damage you can do. Oh, I can't believe we missed that dash, so we're probably going to die here. But overall, all the heroes are pretty balanced. I think they could give some of the lower heroes, like Victor, he should just be reverted, honestly. Just give him 2 dashes with the old dash, and I think you'd see a lot of people playing him. Just because the fact that he can't stun is absolutely crazy. Like, he should definitely be able to stun. Kind of surprised she didn't go for that health pack there. But you can see that even, like, if you can have as much strategy as you want. Okay, so she got rid of our shield pretty quick there. We almost got those bounced back to her. So we're going to lose this game, but I just wanted to show you guys like the state of 2v2 and honestly how fun it is. Like, it's a really fun like mode, and I'm glad that they're keeping it around. I think it's going to give them a lot more data to use to determine whether or not they should keep it. And especially with like the state of the game, I think they definitely need more stuff in the game that gets people to play. And whoops, we didn't have our tactical up, so that's why I just stood there. 2v2 is something that'd be pretty cool. I think I'd like to see like a versus mode. They do have Clash. I wish they would they should bring back Clash as like a regular mode for sure. So we're gonna stay on the point so we can keep it. Hopefully we can actually turn this around. But that's one of the things I like about 5v5. I think if they were to change anything huge, it would be like a quit button where you're replaced with a bot. Because sometimes these games can be pretty long.
Mind blowing.
So we're gonna use our ult here, try to kind of help out. We want to make sure we can try to win this round here. I thought we used our dash on him. There we go. Had to use the dash twice. Sometimes that happens. So we do have another round here, and we're gonna switch it up and we'll play. Well, I was gonna say play Christina, but somebody took her, so I don't really want to play any of these other characters right now. We'll play Oleta. I really haven't done much Oleta, and I really don't have like my content on the channel is kind of a mix of both of these modes, 5v5 and then like the regular mode for like the skins that we get and stuff like that. I really think the first thing they should introduce is you should be allowed to have your skins in 5v5. That would be the biggest quality of life change I would like to see, because having your skins is like a rite of passage in T3. I think that's definitely how I feel. It's probably how a lot of people feel that buy the skins, is like, why can't I use my skin in 5v5? I think the skins, just adding the skins, would make this almost a permanent mode. Like, nobody's gonna dislike 5v5 if they can have at least their skins for 5v5. I think that's like one of the most important parts here. Try to get this fort. We're actually... I can't believe he didn't... Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, can't believe he didn't kill us faster. Let's see, what's our team have? Yeah, I think I'll probably only change if the Christina or the Mark changes. Just because I want to play a hero that nobody plays, and obviously I'm not going to play Victor. I'll die before I play Victor. Or, if we can hit that 100 subs before the month is up, then I'll play Victor. I'll do like a Victor video. Depending on what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see like a Victor in 5v5 or just like regular Victor in 3v3, we can do that. But I really do like 5v5. I think most of these heroes are pretty good.
Just kidding.
And I just like the balance they've struck. Oh, okay. Thought I activated my ability, but I must have missed it by a little half second there. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying 5v5. I know I have. Even though most of the content you see me playing 5v5 is for the channel, I honestly really like 5v5. I think it's super fun. I'm not the biggest fan of the payload escort, just because if you have it set where it doesn't change over, like, so if we take the payload and push it all the way, they have to push it all the way as well. And what it should do is once it times up, it should stop. That way you don't have to sit through like 2 or 3 minutes worth of payload escort when you've already won the match and there's nothing the enemy team can do to win. I think that's the biggest thing for me personally, is just that little quality of life change. So we'll see if there's anybody going over this way. Nope. But 5v5 is super fun. I'm really glad they decided to keep it. It really shows that they are listening to the community. So we'll just kind of stand up here, maybe go get this Mark.
taking the objective.
So not sure what Iris will use our ability. It looks like it did no damage. So we're gonna run away like scaredy cats.
Overtime.
So got a little bit of overtime for you guys. Really like this mode. That's kind of all I wanted to say about it. Was the fact that it's sticking around and you're gonna see more of it, especially if they add more heroes. I think adding more heroes, maybe if they just did like once a month, they add it, or once a week. I mean, if they add a new hero once a week, that would be really cool. Just to have a little bit more variety, because I think that right now you have like 2 or 3 heroes that are super strong, and the rest of them are just kind of there, like Aletta and like Mark and like Victor. So definitely check out my tier list video if you guys want. It's on the tier list playlist. I've only got one tier list right now, but we'll be trying to get some more in as well.
Go! Just kidding.
Wow, they might actually come back and win. We'll see. I don't think this is gonna be one of those videos, but you never know. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, what you think they should do for 5v5 now that they're keeping it. Should they do the mode where everybody has no second ability? Or should they do like a mode where
Hear me.
you have your skins? Like, should they add the skins in? Should they add a different hero in? Like, for every like certain period of the game? Like, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks or something like that, depending on what their timetable is. And who do you guys want to see next in 5v5? Because I know there are some heroes that are like, they're crazy strong,
Just kidding.
and if they were in 5v5, it would just be, it'd be a slaughter fest. Like, they just would take advantage of all of this chaos, and they'd be super strong. This is gonna be a crazy long video if we don't get the point. So you know what? In the interest of ending the video, we're gonna go take the point with Jabali. Looks like a lot of us are having connection issues. Poor old Mark there. But we're gonna try to take the point real quick.
Your opponents are taking the objective. Overtime.
So we're both in overtime, so it's whoever wins this. Yep, alright, so looks like Jabali killed us, and that's...
Overtime.
Oh, we still have somebody on the point. Go, guys, go. I wish Mark was able to move. He's just kind of shuffling. Oh, man, so I don't want them to win, because I don't want this to be a long video. But if they do, it's just going to be a long video. You know what I'm saying? And they just won. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. I wasn't paying attention, but... we will just keep talking about 5v5, I guess. It gets us a chance to kind of play Christina a little bit, because I don't really get to play a lot of Christina on 5v5. But I think who I would like to see would have to be... because, like, if you think about it, all the heroes like Hua Ling and Gatlin and Hunter that can just sit at the back are going to be really strong, because they can just basically be a backline and support the team by getting kills. So I would really like to see... I think Johnny Jet would be really cool. Because the problem with Johnny is if he sits on the point, you basically have to try to find him in order to win the game. And with 5 people, especially because like Chemist has AoE, Osas has his tactical, Christina has AoE, Jabali has a little bit of AoE, so does Fort. So I think it would like negate his strength as far as like sitting on the point and doing nothing in his invisibility. It would make you have to play him a little bit more. And I think Johnny Jet would be a really good candidate for like the second ability. I think they could really do something really cool with him if they gave him like a second ability. You know, maybe they have like a speed boost of some kind or a health regen of some kind when an enemy gets into your goo or whatever. they take damage, and then the teammates will heal up or get a speed boost from running through it. Something like that. I think to like make him more team-oriented would be really, really strong and really cool. And it would give him like another level of like expertise. Because I think he's kind of right there. He just gets hard countered by so many other heroes. And those heroes that counter him are not in 5v5, so we're dead here. Let's see if we can try to get away, Yeah, unfortunately, he just has too much health for us. So they're probably going to win pretty quick in this match. But I kind of would prefer that since the video is going to be pretty long anyway. It's going to be at least, you know, 15, 16 minutes.
Your opponents are halfway to victory.
But let me know who you guys want to see. I definitely think Johnny Jet is, whoops, kind of a little squirrely on the old sensitivity there. But Johnny Jet's for sure one I want to see. I think he'd be really good for this mode. And I think that even though he's overpowered in like regular control, if they don't have some of those heroes that counter him, they could definitely balance it out, especially with all the heroes that have AoE. So we're gonna come over here, put some bombs down since we keep getting flanked. Probably die to Mark here real quick. Yep. Oh man. 5v5 is definitely interesting. I want to keep it around for sure, but I don't want them to keep it around and not test out different heroes or like having them not all have their second abilities and stuff like that. I think it kind of gives them a way to improve the mode, and I definitely think there should be maybe not like a surrender button, but at least something that lets you maybe quit if you're... Like right now I totally would have quit because 3 rounds is not really what I wanted to do and I'm trying to make content. So there we go. That's the end of the match. Let me know your guys' thoughts on 5v5 and like, are you glad that it's sticking around? Are you wanting them to do a little bit more with it? And like, what do you want them to do with it? Who do you want them to bring into the new 5v5 roster? Because there's a lot of heroes that would be really good for 5v5 and a lot of heroes that would be just way too strong and they would absolutely dominate and they would have to have a lot of balancing changes. So let me know down in the comments, and if we hit 100 subs, I'll play a game of Victors sometime. Whatever you guys want. Like, if you guys are wanting any certain thing, just let me know for videos, because I'm here for you guys. That's what I'm here for, is the viewers. So, comment down below, and maybe sub to the channel if you want to. You guys have a good one.